Hello, soldier. So, you have to go to war. Is that true? Yes, okay. I've been sent to make you ready and to tell you what we're gonna do. Okay? Okay. So, some of our men are trapped here. I'll show you. Egypt. Okay? Don't know if you can see it. I'll just focus, okay? Focus. Egypt. Now, we also have a few men trapped in Saudi Arabia. As you may, as you may can imagine, it is of highest priority that we get our men back. So, they assigned you for the job, obviously. And, well, we hope you'll do good. The objective of your mission is to destroy 4 missile launchers that have been placed on east, just all of those really, of Egypt and Saudi Arabia. Okay? I'm trying to save time here, so I'm not gonna explain everything to you. You should know either way. So, in order to do this, you'll obviously need a lot. But the one thing that you'll need most is to calm down, think straight, and shoot. Okay? And explode. But you'll need to watch out because when you start blowing things up, or just really killing them, the alarm will obviously be triggered, and so you have to figure out a way to disable it. And since we haven't got any chance or been allowed in other ways to get into their base or online as such, we cannot tell you where these alarms are going to be placed. You will have to figure that out yourself, and for that we can't help you. You'll have to use your experience for that job. But what we can tell you is that there should be approximately about what was it now? I'm sorry, I'm a little stressed out here. 40 guards on each base, around approximately, maybe a little more in the Saudi Arabian one. But you will need not to kill all of them, but if you can do it without killing anybody, of course it'll be the best. But as we know, they are pretty rough, so we can't do. It's gonna be hard to not kill them, if you understand me right. Okay, so we have a few things that we want you to have. So the first thing is this. There has been a lot of money saving things, so yeah, it's not all the greatest, I can assure you, but we have this one, the AK-47, and you'll get this together with this asset. It has to be loaded manually, so keep that in mind. It should be able to burn through an entire body, but we cannot be sure, so therefore you'll have to just figure that out really. Anyhow, it has this feature as one of the only ones. It is a prototype, so you'll have to deal with that, but to get this on, you just put it on these, you know. But so there, you know, there's no real need to have it on, because with your training, I am assuming that you could have it like that, you know. But in case that it would be necessary, all you have to do is to click it. But then again, you probably already know all this. I don't even know why I'm explaining it to you, but it's only because I have to prepare you, and I honestly don't know what your experience is. I don't know anything really about you. Well, of course, I have heard rumors and all that stuff, you know, but I don't know anything personal about you. Therefore, I'm telling you all this. Anyway, so, you know, you can also use that. Remember, no, I shouldn't tell you that. Anyway, to get your bullets ready, you have to pull this one. We'll give you 4 magazines extra, and you'll have a body of a vest, and you'll have this, I don't even remember what they call them, but you know, this thing where you keep all your guns on. Anyway, it has this, because it's a prototype, for some reason we could not afford anything else than this one. So, use it, okay? Use it. I know it seems very light, and it's probably because it is, honestly, but I think you should just try it, you know. If you don't like it, you can just not use it anymore, obviously, but I think it's very, very, it should have some very strong bullets. Should have. It is 14mm bullets. Yeah. The number is JN01, as you can see here. You can't. I can tell that you're a little bit unfocused, and that's alright. But just remember this one, or at least try to remember this one, alright? So remember, to move it, you'll have to rotate it, okay? Like this. You'll get out of this, and you'll take that barrel, that little barrel you'll get, and you'll have to fill it up, okay? And don't fill it more than to here, okay? Because otherwise you may not be able to use it properly. And it always have to be over this one, and then go down here again. And you have to make sure that you make it really tight here. Otherwise, the acid may come out and go over the gun here and here. And if that happens, you know. So use it carefully. There is a reason why this one is on, so that it won't burn the gun. This, and just try to keep it on and don't do anything stupid, okay? So use this, right? Like this. Could be, don't hold here, because then you can do like this while you shoot, and you can just keep on like yeah, you see, it's like yes. I know it wasn't a whole lot, but it works better when there's something in, you know. So use this as much as you probably can, okay? And remember, you can take this off and move it here. So there's a little like 5 centimeter or 5 millimeter space there for no reason. But use it. And then you take the arm and again and you go like this. There's no reason for this down, by the way, because all down was here. But you can switch it down by moving this. And then it'll take actual bullets. But again, it's a prototype, so they don't know how that one works, and they've thought that this one right here was more important, so that was why that they made that a priority here. And this one, because this was actually going to be the one that we were supposed to find the bullets, but because that we don't know if you're ever gonna use the bullets, because we hope that you're gonna be all assassinating and everything, and come to your enemies like this, in the head or something like that. Let's start at their head. Okay, moving on to the next item that we're gonna give you. By the way, here. Okay, good. We have this one, the P99. The P99. Okay, so this is a very, very standby gun. You pull here, and you release it, and you. This is also a prototype. It's made in Germany, so. But you put your armor in here. Right now it's sealed, but you have to take this one off, and whenever it's off, down, put this in again, and do this to make the bullets ready. And I'm sure there's some safety, but right now I can't really tell. Yeah, this button. Okay, anyway. It's not on right now, so that doesn't happen. Nothing happens when I do this. As you can very clearly see. The bullets come from here, and when you take this down, you kind of move it to one side, like this. You put a little bit of pressure on that, then you'll shoot out an electric little bolt here. It will shock your enemies. You only have one, so use it very, very carefully. You probably shouldn't even be using that feature at the start, but I'm sure you can use it for something somewhere. The side, you got this, right there. You have this one, and they gotta fit like that, And then you fire, and you just fire like crazy. Don't do that, by the way, because they only have 3 max in total. So don't do that. Only do as I told you to do, okay? So remember this one. This is one of your finest weapon because it's very, very strong. It's have a really, as you can see, it's got a very, 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 very strong bullet, and it's strong, very, very, very strong. Oh, I can tell that you're all worried and everything. Don't be. Anyway, okay. So, what there's in this? Your experience tells you, of course, yes. I almost didn't give you. Here. I'm gonna have to take something. Yeah, it's hard, to be the weapon master. Yeah. all easy in games. Yes. Okay. You also get a water ball. There's nothing special with it. Just drink from it like this. Very fast. Second to last, we have another gun for you. It's very strong. And you only have 6 bullets for it. This one. Same principle with aiming as the other gun. Make them fit. This one don't have very, the bullets are not that big, but they are really strong. And unfortunately, as you can maybe see, you only get 8 bullets. So you're gonna have to deal with them. I know it's tough, but just, you know, pow, you know. But this is also a very fine crafted gun. It's really good. Very good. So, you know, to break it apart. It's one of the only guns that you'll get where you can do that. You just have to remove these two. I know, but you know I can't do that because then they fall down. And then you got here, okay. So remember that. And it's you know, I know it can be tough. Shooting, things like that. But I assume that when a person gets as developed and everything like that, it gets to be almost like a normal thing. Which, I respect that. It's incredible that some of us, like you, are so into making the country better. And, you know, you got backup from everyone here. Every last one of them, you know. So, you have to move this one right there. And you just have to move it to get it about good. Now we can do this again without almost falling apart. Okay. But that's really everything there is with it. To reload, you have to, of course, remove the bullets right here, and then you just and then you're ready to shoot some bastards. Very fine gun. If you want to destroy it completely, I don't know why you would, but then you just take the screw out right here, and well, it's broken. And after that, you can use it for anything whatsoever. just and then, you know, breaks. So so therefore, keep it like this, because then you can just put it together and shoot. Maybe it is best that you if you can keep it like this, you know, and then it's gonna be so much easier when you have to reload. You just go reloading, and you take it off, and then you take the bullet out, and you do that, and you put another one, or you put 8 more in, take it in like that, and you just doing this, the real Western thing, you know, whenever that you've got the balls in, and you just, you know, put it together like this, and it's great. And then you just do this, and then you just pow, 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 and you know, you're off, and you're good. It's great. So I'll give you the parts, the extra parts. So so you can decide yourself whether you want this like that, and you want it in like this, and you can decide yourself whether you want it. Yeah, it doesn't break down. You can see here it's not all good, but then again it keeps it together right here, so you have to do it. It's like making this right here, so you know, just be sure of that, you know. So just pow. Okay, so here you go, and I'll just get the parts for you. As I'm sure you can pretty obviously tell, these are pretty important, as I also told you before. So hold on while I just show you how. Okay, so you take this screw and you put it in here. After that, you put this one on like that, and you put this on. And you know, you just hope it works like that. It's not all that great on right now, but then again, you have so much experience. So you have the bus knife. He said that for this job, it was good. So you can just stab your enemies with this, and you know, it's got a fine size of this one. So it's great wood, so great wood, and you can't take it off. That would be stupid. That would be stupid too, and you can't really, you know, take it to the sets. It's completely impossible. So you know, just stab the people with this, and this little radius, as you can tell here and here and here. So if you want to stab your enemies with this, just do that. But you can also just, you know, take your apples and, you know, but then again, this is not that great for that because you have all the blood. It just doesn't work. But here. Anyway, so that was pretty much what I could prepare you with, and I hope that you really got something out of this. And if you didn't, fuck. That would be very, very, very dramatically annoying for both you and I will be sorry. So I hope you really, really got something out of this. Goodbye, Agent.